Hey guys, it's Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the new MILANI Gilded Desires palette. I picked this up at Ulta last week, I believe, and I've been testing it out, so I wanted to share my thoughts, a demo, a review, all of that jazz. So if you're interested in that, keep watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. I feel like I have been doing reviews on top of reviews lately, but there are just so many good launches and I'm really excited about a lot of them, and I just want to be able to share what's good and what's not with you guys. So if you haven't seen my latest reviews, I did one on Flesh Beauty, what worked and what didn't. I will link that up in the cards here for you. I also did one on the, the new Colourpop foundation. I did one on the Benefits Hello Happy foundation. I did the Dior foundation. I actually have the new Bobbi Brown foundation to do, so it's been like a lot of foundation reviews. I did the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. So I'll link a bunch of my recent videos down below in the bottom bar in case you are interested in those. I saw on Ulta's website that Milani had launched this palette. It's $19.99. Milani is probably my favorite drugstore brand. I just really love their products. So it comes with this nice mirror, 14 shades, and the product or the packaging clasps shut, which I really like. The back of it has all of the shades and the shade names, and it's just this really pretty gold packaging. So I love the packaging right off the bat. I love the big mirror. I think this is perfect for an eyeshadow palette so you can hold it while you're doing your eyeshadow. As far as the colors, I think a lot of them are really pretty. After playing around with it, I think there's a few holes in it that I personally would like to see in a palette. But again, everyone's preferences are different, and if I wanted a palette like that, then I guess I'd have to make it myself. So let's go through the shades and then I'll show you guys my demo of me putting it on. They say in the palette that these two are face shades, so they can be highlights. I used this one in my inner corners today. I think you can definitely use it as a highlight. It's a pretty goldish highlight, but I do think it's pretty. And then of course there's the more icy white highlight. These are not my favorite to use for my face highlights, but that again is just my opinion. Okay, let's do some swatches. First up is Naked Truth. This is a really nice bone shade. I think this is good to kind of set your concealer or your primer down. The next shade is Champagne Wasted. This is a really pretty shimmer shade. This is gorgeous on the lids. I cannot get enough of how pretty this color is on the lids. And then I'm just gonna go all the way across. So the next shade is Sweet as Honey. And this one is another one that's good to kind of set down your makeup on your lid. And then that one is followed by Most Covet Rosé. And this one is, oh my gosh. I mean, all of these shimmer shades are just so pigmented, so creamy and buttery. I just can't get enough of how pretty they are. So going down to the second row, we have Love Addict. And this one again is a really gorgeous lid shade. I put this on my lid today. And then Desire for Gold. This is one that I think is pretty, but I don't know how much use I will get out of it. It's just that nice yellow gold color. Then we have Crazy for Cocoa. This is a color that I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of. It's just one of those classic colors that you can build up your crease. Then we have Time to Unwind, which is this really nice wine shade, obviously, like it says in the name. Then we've got Just Bronzing Around, and this one is maybe my favorite one in the entire palette. It is just so creamy and buttery and gorgeous, and it is just so good. Then we have the Olive of My Life. This shade, I've said this in a recent video too about a shade similar to this. This reminds me of New Year's Eve. It's like dark and bronzy and smoky, but still shimmery and pretty. So I just love that shade. Then we have Would You Join Me, which is a matte brown shade. This is necessary. This is a really good one to build up your outer V. You can use it as eyeliner, all of that. So I love having those shades in a palette. And then we have Black Tie Affair. You guys, this black is so pigmented. Like, I have high-end blacks that are not half as good as this one, and this one is not that expensive. I have this one as my eyeliner today. It is so good. Then if you come down here, we have two highlight shades. We have Brighten Up My Day, which is the white one, and then we have Highlight of the Day, which is the more gold one. And if I'm being honest, neither of these are highlights that I would probably wear on my face, but I think they're really pretty on the eyes. The texture of them is just not, I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with them more. I probably wouldn't wear this white one because it's too icy for my skin tone, but I will try out this rose gold one maybe a little bit more than I have already, just to kind of give it another try. But I don't know, it's like the texture of them is just not my favorite to use as a highlight on my face. Let's jump into the demo of me applying the makeup. Okay, so this is my finished makeup look, which you guys already know because you saw me at the beginning of the video. Also, sorry if you can hear the trash truck outside. It's garbage day at my house, so they are picking it up on my block right now. But anyway, overall, I'm really impressed with this palette. I really like it. I think that the colors are really pretty. I like the way that they blended. I'm really, really impressed with this black shade. I think this is super impressive. For $20, I think this is totally worth it. If you are in need of good shimmer and lid shades in your collection. If you already have those and you don't have kind of a base of your good mattes that you can build up your crease and have, you know, use as eyeliner and in your outer V, then maybe go with a more neutral palette, because this one does have a lot of shimmer shades. So there's 14 shades altogether, and 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are shimmer shades. So more than half of these are shimmer shades, which is a lot in my opinion, just with how I wear my makeup. So depending on what your needs are, if you saw this and it looks really good, the formula is amazing and I would definitely recommend going to test it out. Alrighty guys, that is everything for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you. Let me know down below in the comments if you are going to try this palette out, if you already have, if you are not interested. Let me know all those things. Plus, if you have any video requests from me or any new product launches that you want me to try out, let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.